When you are working in your system, there are a lot of times that you need to categorize your data. And for example, in the Windows right now, if I want to just classify my data in a good format, so whenever I want to retrieve them or show them to other user, I could just simply maybe show them a table or a database. For this purpose, in the Windows, we use a database or table called Microsoft Excel, as you see in here. And for example, we could enter the data, create different tables like here, enter our data. This would be, for example, ID. The second one would be email addresses, usernames, or other things. And we could even write some code like the Visual Basic, or in here there are some important syntaxes which we could write, and Excel, this table, this database, knows what these syntaxes mean, and for example does some calculation over a column or over one or multiple rows. So we insert our data in Excel, we could do the calculations using some codes and syntaxes, and whenever we want, we could retrieve the data to show them to other users. The same thing happens in the websites. Most of the times we see that users they want to retrieve information or get information from the server, but there are a lot of times that users would want to post the data to web servers. For example, in here you see this is a table, a sign-up form which you have seen in multiple websites like Facebook, Twitter, for creating even Gmails in Google or other things. When you want to sign up in a website, you would have a form like this. You put your username in here, say anything, then also you put your password and then click the sign up. When you click the sign up, this form would go to would be posted to the web server and should somehow be saved. Now HTTP is a stateless protocol. What it means is that it doesn't remember the last interaction between the user and web server. Now you might ask, how is it that I come to a website, I sign up, and after revisiting it some days later, how does it that web server knows you? The fact is that the web server, when you are signing up to the web server, you are posting your information to the web server, and the web server would save all of those information in a database or in a table like the Excel that you saw. And whenever the user wants to come and visit your website again, when he enters the username and password, this information would be compared with the information that has been saved in the web server. And if there is a complete 100% match, then the web server would know the user as a valid user and let him to enter the related account. Because of this, we need a database or a table in the web server, which is equivalent to something like Excel. The most important database for web servers is MySQL. So MySQL is nothing but a table or a database in which you could save all the information related to users. Now, when you get services from web hosting services, there are a lot of times that you could have access to a GUI or user interface in which you could see all the data or all the application in some format like the Excel that you see in here, and you could enter the code or insert data or other things. Also in Windows there are already made packages like XAMPP which does the same thing, and you could in the Windows and you could have the same access to a graphical user interface. But as we promised earlier, we want to do everything from scratch and do everything by coding, as we are the programmer. So for this reason, I want to show you that how you could do everything in the Linux and by just coding.